Another sad part of my experience since I've been doing this and understand all of the ins and outs and the financial burden of it, it's expensive. And a lot of folks are misled or maybe ignorant would be a better way of saying it. I think they think in the back of their minds they might have some of the popular insurances are Scan and Healthcare Partners and some of these, and they have the Medigap, that goes along with the Medicare, different insurances that they can choose from, and they think that they're covered. They think that they've read somewhere that they're going to take care of hospitalization and in-home care. And that is just not the fact. And sometimes they get angry with me. I'm sure the representative told me that Scan is going to take care of that. And a few years back, I believe that was the case. But nowadays, with the baby boomers and everybody's getting to that age, we simply can't afford it for that one-on-one care. So this is why when I take a very gentle approach with these people and try to educate again, Medicare takes care of acute situations. So you have to go to the hospital, you've had a heart attack, you've had a stroke. They will take care of the acute conditions, short term. So what that means is you have about 100 days worth of coverage. 20 of those days, I believe, are 100%, and then after that there's a copay. So after 100 days, Medicare is not going to pay any longer. Okay? So then what are your resources? The only thing that's going to pay for in-home care or for assisted living is, by chance, you have long-term care insurance that you have been paying a premium for quite some time. So if you don't have that, and then even on those long-term care programs, there are elimination periods and there are the requirements. It goes on and on. Those documents are quite lengthy. So you need to go to somebody that really understands and does only long-term care insurance. The other thing that I'm hearing these days is a lot of your long-term care insurance policies, people that were covering these policies are going out of business. They're not doing it any longer because of the expense. So what happens then? So you need care and you have no money. You have your Social Security or you're a war veteran and you don't have any assets. The only place you need to qualify for Medi-Cal or Medicaid, and then the only place that will accept Medi-Cal for custodial care is in a skilled nursing. Assisted living and in-home care, things that we do, Medicare, Medi-Cal, they're not accepted. It's all private pay. There is a program called In-Home Social Services that is part of Medi-Cal, and they will qualify you and decide how much money they'll allocate for care. Sometimes it's a co-pay type of thing, but you need to go to the Social Security office to determine whether or not you qualified. And other than that, there is an assisted living waiver program that is national, that the premise is when you've been in a skilled nursing facility for 6 months, at least 6 months, but you're only there because financially you can't go anywhere else, you don't need a nurse or a doctor, there's a program where there are a few assisted living communities that will accept somebody that's in skilled into their care. What's sad about it, especially in California, not very many communities participate because there's no money. So the options are limited.